Right, right. Better. Well, my Windows seems to detect sound. That's good. Right. I think it should be okay now, and I would be glad if someone can confirm that. Okay, great. Thank you, Maisie. My apologies for that. Must have gone something wrong. I just re-plugged in my headset again and mic's back, so... Anyway, what I was saying is multiplayer Tuesdays. I'm not gonna continue for the moment because we are only a small group. We don't have that many games in common. Shuffling. Right. Maybe normally I put my mic somewhat lower. So I'm not gonna continue the multiplayer Tuesday because we don't have too many games in common and I'm out of ideas sometimes. I've also had some illness, that as well. And I'm revising my entire schedule also with respect of Never Zero and Maddie Rasker. So I have to rethink my schedule, but for the moment I will just do regular streams a few times a week. But yeah, you'll just have to follow my stream or follow my Twitter to be informed when I go live. Rimworld, we've had a game end pretty abruptly with the Scythers, then I started again. Meanwhile, I've tried out different games, and I can show you if I say load game, all games in progress, because I just like to play with the settings and try different strategies and see how they work out. And so I have plenty of games in progress. One of them, Partos here, I've been playing quite a while. I think I am about 30 days in now, in game time that is. That was a pretty great game until I was now raided by 3 enemies, because the raids do get harder. No matter which game mode you play, and one of them had frag grenades, the other had a machine gun, and the third one had a thanks for confirming that, Mosty. The other one had a melee weapon, and unfortunately I won the fight relatively easily. The 3 raiders were dead, but unfortunately I lost one of my own, and that was my cook. So while the colony was very thriving, unfortunately without a decent cook it could go pretty bad. But we'll see. Someone has basic cooking skill, we'll have to do with that. But for today I'm just going to start a whole new game, and I will be giving some more explanations. I've gotten back into it and remember more of the details as well. So we're gonna start a new colony. Again, the basic experience, the original Rimworld, 3 crash-landed survivors. There's also 1 rich explorer, 5 lost tribespeople, or you can even download scenarios made by other people through the Steam workshop. That's pretty cool. But I'm gonna stick with the classic scenario, where you have your basic starting stuff. We will again be choosing Randy Random. There's 3 storytellers, and when you pick the normal Cassandra, then things will get difficult gradually. She creates story events on a steadily increasing curve of challenge and tension. Phoebe gives more time between disasters, but at high difficulties she'll hit as hard as anyone. And then we have Randy Random, and then he'll just generate random events, and that means that you may have a very hard event only a few days in. So there's more randomness, more drama. I like that. And we'll go with some challenge. Last time we tried rough, and that's quite a bit harder. So I'm gonna stick with some challenge to show more of the gameplay without having a big challenge from the very first few days. I will enable permadeath again, because I think that's the way the game should be played. When you lose someone, they're gone forever. I will also generate the full world 100% with just the normal settings. So we have in a future 5000, the year 5000 and something, 3 people crash land on a foreign world, and it's your task to let them make a colony and survive on the Rimworld and ultimately escape. And the world is generated randomly, of course, with some things that are always the same, but every time the world is generated it will be different. You can already see the 5 existing factions here. The green and yellow are tribes, and the other ones are regular communities, I believe. These 2 are bad. Purple ones are generally in favor of you and friendly. And the area where I'm looking for, you have these different biomes. We have shrubland, desert, tropical rainforest. You can even make it very hard and go tundra or even ice sheet. Living on the poles, living in the desert, that's pretty hard. So we're gonna keep it basic with the temperate forest. That's always a good place to start with a decent climate. We're gonna look for a growing period year round, so we also have food during winter. And this time I will not take a I will not take flat terrain, but I'm gonna actually look for mountains. Why mountains? Because mountains give you some natural defenses against raiders. You can more easily tunnel your colony. You can easily tunnel in somewhat and make only one access route that is more easy to defend, and that will become important later on. So year-round mountainous, we want some decent temperatures, not too extreme difference between summer and winter. These are pretty high differences, 11 to 27. I'm gonna look a bit higher and lower and see if we can find something. This is even more extreme. Right. Maybe we should look at the other side here. Some very high differences in temperature there. Let's check here. That's somewhat better, I think. Wow, -2. It's even more extreme. Let's check over here. Well, it seems to be general. Not just one area, but in general. Some high temperature differences. Let's go back to where we were, because that was better than what we have here. Right, between 10 and 34, that seems okay. And the stones I would prefer is granite and marble. And the first one mentioned is the one that is most common. You can have more than 2, you can have 3 as well, for instance, or even 4, I think. I want preferably marble and then granite. This is relatively okay. but having granite as a second would be even better, like this one. I think we're gonna pick this one. Marble and granite. We have mountainous terrain. We also have some limestone. Year-round growing season. Average temperature 23. Winter 11. Summer 34. That should be okay. And then we have to pick our colonists. You can't just choose their stats. You can just randomize colonists until you have a set of colonists that you're happy with. Now you only have 3, and well, you need various skills to have your colony surviving. You need people be able to construct, you need someone able to grow food, you need to have someone who is capable of medicine, of course. So plenty of stuff that you really need, and preferably you want them in certain combinations as well, because, well, what's the point if your cook is also the one who should construct buildings? Then when your cook is preparing meals, he won't be building anything. So if you need something built urgently, that will be an issue. So certain combinations, so I have some preferences about possible combinations. I'm not too strict about it, but what you can also see is that the older the colonists, the better their skills generally will be, which makes sense because they have learned more. So having a young colonist with somewhat lesser skills can be okay as long as they have enough interest or passion. And that's what you can see. Bad example, because these don't have any. Right, here we have an example. So this person is passionate about medicine and interested in art and craftsmanship. What that means is that they will learn that skill more when practicing. They will learn faster. So 150% and 100% faster. So especially young people with lots of passions, they can evolve pretty well. This person's only 18. Let's start with this one. Medicine, social, yeah. Not capable of violence. No, let's reroll. Alright, shooting. 14, that's quite good. Combined with construction and mining, that's always good. But this person's already 50. And general skill set is not that great for someone 50 years old. 15 in construction, wow, that's quite a lot. But the rest of the skill set is fairly limited. 45 years old, but decent shooter. Can train animals, bit of crafting. Social as well. Yeah, the thing is, when we don't have things to construct, this person won't be very useful. We might go hunting, but hunting's not something that you have to do all the time. So I'm a bit worried. That's the only downside here I see, is that this person doesn't have much to do when he's not constructing. But they can still haul stuff, do cleaning, general tasks. Trigger happy though, which means that shooting accuracy is going down by 50% and aim time as well. So they shoot faster, but they're less accurate. And this is a pretty person. Well, let's keep this one for now. Let's go for our second person. Something that looks okay. Yeah. 60 years old, no tanks. Wow, 12 in medicine. But generally I like medicine combined with something like research and social. Also very lazy. Nah. Let's reroll again. Now, this might be interesting. The problem is here we already have someone with only one good skill. This person's also very limited, lots of things they can't do. that looks better. Growing, mining, medicine, cooking, crafting. A hard worker, also trigger happy. Right, let's keep this one. What are we still missing? If we look at both, we have some shooting and melee. Social, both okay, none too brilliant. Animals, yeah, limited. Medicine, yep. Cooking, okay. Construction, this one. Growing, this one. Mining. Artistic, not important. Crafting, yeah, okay, decent. And research. So we are missing mostly social and research, which is quite okay. We can still reroll the third person, and this person already has 7 in social and 7 in research. Look at male 45, female 51, female 18. I don't like... There's just too much missing here, so I'm gonna reroll again. Right, that looks better. Female 51, social 12, research 10. That seems pretty okay. However, this person's not capable of dumb labor, firefighting, plant work and mining, and is a psychopath. Wow, pessimist and jealous. Sorry, a bit too many negative modifiers there for starters, because remember the next few characters we will get, we have no choice whatsoever, so we want at least some decent skills in our starting colonists. No. Wow. Pyromaniac. Thing is, there's too much overlap with this one, I think. Good research, but again, very low social skills. I want someone good at social, at least. Social and research is the minimum. We'll keep rerolling until we have a combination of those two. It's always one of them, but not the other. What about shooting? Yeah, preferably some shooting as well. 50, yeah, no. Man. Right, no. 62, that's too old. Yeah, I'm very picky about the first three. Right, this looks better. 36. 8 in social, 13 in research. That's pretty high. Brawler. So not good at shooting, good at melee. That's a bit unfortunate because we have 2 melee characters, but I think I will do with this one. Although incapable of dumb labor, that's a bit unfortunate. So let's look at combinations. This person will be mainly constructing, maybe some hunting and caring for the animals. This person will be our farmer and cook. Yep, farmer and cook. And some mining, which we don't have to do all the time, but yeah, mining as well. When there's no farming to be done, they can go mining or cooking. I'm afraid this person is going to be too important with these 3 roles, relying on them. Medicine, social and research and crafting. Yep, let's just go with this combination. So we have a male of 45, a female of 51 and a female of 36. Not too old, not too young. And we'll finally get started. And my apologies for taking so long, but I think the 3 starting colonists, having a good combination is very important. Because otherwise things start off very bad from the very beginning. Right, we have a mountainous map, so you can see a lot of this is already filled with mountains, which we can mine, but you cannot easily pass them. We start out in the middle, so we're gonna land somewhere around here, I guess. Around here. So let's look for a good spot to put our camp. That's always the first thing to do. First thing I notice is there's a lot of fertile ground in this corner here. Here as well, but this is mostly mud. So wherever we go, I want to be close to this area. Now if you look here, there's a very small passage here that we can easily close with a wall and a door. And we could do the same here, closing this area. So if we take this, this would be a pretty good starting spot. Or even this. And seal it off here. That makes sense. Here and here. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. So we're gonna put our starting camp somewhere close to the fertile lands. The question is, where exactly are we going to build? There are a few possibilities. We can use wood from the trees, or even starting wood that we have, to build wooden buildings right next to this. The positive thing about it is that wood is fairly common, is easy to build, and is also very pretty to look at. However, it's very bad against fire, for instance, and it's not very good defense-wise. Alternatively, we could go for marble. Marble takes more time, but we can, if we look here, the ground is rough marble. We can smoothen this, it also takes some time, and then we have marble floors. So we could easily mine an area here and then build on this marble. That would make sense, or even this side, but here is closer. Downside is that before building we already need to mine. I still think that's a good idea to start here and then continue maybe in this direction. This is for the future also good, a steam geyser, which can provide some cheap power that is not relying on sunlight, such as the solar generators. Here's also one. Let's also take a look at animals. Pretty dead in this corner. Here's some wildlife. Yep. And here as well, I guess. Yep. There's more animals. So I probably want to be able to travel south, so I'm not gonna go here or there, but I think I'm gonna just use this middle area and seal off here, here, and then here. Or at least here. And we can put some defenses around this area. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Now, where are we going to drop? Oh, it's not even far. That's good news. So our 3 colonists land with their basic stuff. First thing we're gonna do is unforbid, because currently all that stuff is forbidden, so they will not pick it up and move it. So we're going to unforbid all those, so our colonists can interact with all this stuff. Here we have our wood. Let's take a look. There's some steel. Here's more steel. Oh, nice. We have a chip chunk nearby. That's some extra materials. A grizzly bear. More steel. All right. That looks fine. Whoa, lots of boars here. Look at all these wild boars. here is some packaged survival meals. We definitely want to take these. You don't want to wait too long with picking them up because they deteriorate outside, especially when it's raining or when it's cold. Right, have we got most of the basic stuff? I think so. Oh, here's some more survival meals. I'm not gonna bother with the chip chunks right now because we can easily go for those later. A mega slot, wow. Yeah, there's enough wildlife around. That's good news. Here's some steel, but we'll pick that up later. Steel will not deteriorate as easily. Here's more chip chunk. It's good to start with inspecting the map and really making plans before you start out. So I'm still paused at this point. There's no game time passed, we've just landed. Here's more steel. That far away. Yeah, we're gonna pick that up later. So we have our basic stuff. Now let's equip our weapons, because we have a knife, a pistol, and a survival rifle. So let's look at our characters again. This one has good shooting and decent melee, and good melee. So unfortunately we'll only have one character who's able to shoot. So you, Daiki Jacobs, you are going to pick up the survival rifle. Then the best melee guy here, Lilith Luxembourg, you will equip the plasteel knife, and so you Ishka Shekli, you will equip the pistol. And they will immediately do that. Right, so now they're all armed. And important to do that straight away, because also the weapons will deteriorate when they are left outside. Now, the second thing we want to do here, now that we've equipped and unforbidden all our stuff, is to create a stockpile where we want the equipment or all our stuff to be placed. That's important to know where we are putting this. And I think a good area is right next to where we are going to place our farms. So here we will have farms, there we will have our stockpile, and here we will have our buildings. Or maybe next to the buildings over here. I think that makes more sense. Or the other side. But this is limestone. I prefer to dig into marble rather than limestone. Yeah, I think we have no choice. We are going to take this corner and put our stuff over here. So I'm going to create a zone, a stockpile zone, and I will place it right here. Like this. And in this stockpile zone we can say priority is low, so when there is a higher priority stockpile for something, they will move it to the other stockpile. We don't want anything rotten in there, and we don't want corpses, and no chunks. Everything else can go into this stockpile. Right, second thing we're going to do is create a dumping stockpile. That's where all the less beautiful stuff will go, such as corpses and these chunks. And that, why not just put it at the other side, or somewhere around here, because there's already stuff over there. So we'll create a dumping stockpile over here. And this can have chunks. We don't want any corpses just yet. or rotten food. Okay, so now next thing to do, because they will start hauling the stuff to the stockpile, is set the priorities. Now there's two options. You can choose manual priorities or automated. When you just choose automated, that's the simple interface. We can just choose who can do which task, and whichever task is more to the left will get a higher priority. However, it's much better to micromanage this a little bit more, set manual priorities, and then you can give priorities from 1 to 4. So your colonists will do first level 1 activities. If there's nothing to be done level 1, they will move on to level 2, and for each level they will still give higher priority to the items to the left. So firefighting, always 1. If there's a fire, anyone should fight that. Patienting, when someone needs urgent medical treatment, when they have a life-threatening health condition, they should immediately go to a hospital bed, so that's also 1. When the hospital's on fire, you want to put the fire out first, so that's why firefighting has a higher priority than patienting. Then the doctor, that's only for someone good at it. And this, let's just remove this. So they all have an interest in medicine. So it's good that all of them get to do some doctoring, because that means they will be happy to do something they like. And they will also improve faster if they do something they're interested in. But of course our primary doctor will be the one with the highest skill, which is Sheckley. Sheckley will get priority 1 for doctoring. We will get Lilith level 3 for doctoring. Or level 2. And Daiki level 4 or priority 4. Bed rest is like patienting, but when there's no life-threatening risks. So when people are ill, they will go to bed, but only level 2 in that case. Flicking switches I always set to 1. That only takes a very brief moment, so priority 1. Wardening, when there are prisoners. So clearly our best warden is Lilith. And we will say 3 and 4 for the other 2. Handling, that's training and taming animals. Yeah, slaughtering, milking, shearing, taming and training. So none of them is really great at it. Both of these are 4. However, this person's already a good doctor, a good warden. So I think I'm gonna go with, and has an interest in it, Daiki, so I'm gonna go with Daiki at priority 2, and Lilith priority 3, and Sheckley none. Then cooking, 9 and 4. So obviously our cook's gonna be Sheckley, when he's not doctoring. And then we have Lilith as backup cook. Hunting. Well, I think Daiki is the only one with a decent ranged kill. Yeah, 700. So clearly, priority 2, Daiki will be our hunter. Then constructing, well, most definitely Daiki, but we'll set 3 for Sheckley as well, because she has an interest in it. And 4 for Lilith. Growing. Well, that's clearly for this guy or this girl. And that's a problem I was already foreseeing. Doctoring and cooking and growing, that's quite a lot of priorities. But for doctoring we have a good backup. And for cooking we have a decent backup. So growing priority 1. And I'm gonna set doctoring priority 2. and priority 1 for Lilith. Even though Sheckley has a higher skill, she already needs to cook and do the farming, whereas Lilith so far doesn't have many priorities. Wardening is only when we have prisoners and doesn't take that much time, and is definitely less important than cooking or farming or doctoring. So growing 1 for Sheckley. Well, the others are terrible at it. Mining 3, yeah, let's make that 2 for Sheckley and 3 for Lilith and 4 for Daiki. Plant cutting. Well, we only have 2 people capable of doing this. So I'm gonna say 2 and 2. Smithing 7, 5, 3. They all have an interest in smithing, tailoring, crafting. Those are all defined by the crafting skill. Lilith doesn't have that much yet, just doctoring, but that's only... yeah, wardening and doctoring is only when there are patients or prisoners. So I'm gonna set 2, 2, 2 for smithing, tailoring, and crafting. For Sheckley, I'm gonna say 3, 3, and 3. And for Daiki, I'm gonna choose 4, 4, and 4. Let's just check art, not important at all. We'll say 4 for Lilith. The others are really bad at it and have no interest, so only Lilith thus far will have art. And research 13 and 1, so that's very clear. So that will be Lilith. If she has no doctoring or wardening and nothing to craft, then she will do research. That remains hauling and cleaning, which are general activities. Lilith doesn't do that. She doesn't do dumb labor. So very important that we have enough hauling and cleaning, because that's something that has to happen all the time. So I'm gonna set that to 1 for Daiki, and I'm gonna set it to 2 for Sheckley. Just because he always is farmer and cook and doctor. Yeah, so that will be... and let's put plant cutting to 1 here. Right, just overrun all of our characters. Daiki will be mostly constructing and also hauling stuff around and cleaning. And if he hasn't got any constructing, hauling or cleaning to do, then he will go treat the animals, hunt or cut plants. Sheckley will be focusing on cooking, farming, cutting plants. And if he hasn't got any of those to do, which will be relatively rare already, he will focus on doctoring if there are patients, mining if there's mining to do, and otherwise hauling and cleaning. And then we have Lilith, who will be doctor, warden if applicable, and otherwise crafting stuff and doing research. Right, that looks fine. Yeah, they have no excuses, Maisie, exactly. However, you might have to micromanage things during certain times, especially when you have events going on. Some activities take a lot of time, but only certain periods. For instance, growing. The farmer at the start. Well, there's a lot of ones mostly, but firefighting, patienting, flicking, those are things that don't regularly happen, whereas constructing and growing are almost continuous activities. And that's what makes it a bit difficult at first, but if you think about it, firefighting, patienting, doctoring, bed rest, flicking and warden, the first 6 are already exceptional things. They're things that you don't generally do. So if you overlook those first 6, then we come at cooking, construction, growing, plant cutting, hauling. It's doable. It's more than doable. Um, but we have to micromanage it at times, especially for instance growing. At first the farmer will have a lot of time to spend on sowing seeds in all these growing areas, but then he'll have to wait until all the plants are fully grown, so then the farmer will have not much to do, but he can concentrate on cooking and plant cutting. Whereas construction a bit the same, there are periods where you don't have to construct much. But we'll see. Let's unpause the game finally, and now they will start holding stuff, except Lilith. And here's our first thing. Lilith doesn't do dumb labor. She's incapable of dumb labor. So she will not carry stuff around, she will not do any cleaning. So why is she just wandering around? Well, she doesn't have any patienting or doctoring, she doesn't have any prisoners to attend to. She can't craft because we don't have any crafting benches yet. So what can she do? Well, mining, construction. But we haven't given any mining or construction tasks. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do here, is to give Lilith the order to mine this area. This is where we're gonna put our first building, so we definitely need mining to be done. And now Lilith, yeah, she will start digging at the marble. This is how things work in practice. I'm not gonna give more orders, especially construction, because I want Shekli and Daiki to haul all the stuff over here. And that's where we see already the priorities in action. Mining is more to the left than hauling and cleaning, which means that Shekli, instead of hauling all the stuff to the area here, will start hauling our stuff to camp. I don't want that to happen, so I'm gonna temporarily set mining to 3. And now Shekli will start holding stuff. So it works very well, in fact, but you have to micromanage it at times. And one of the things I would like is to have an option to do a temporary override. Just say for 24 hours I want this priority to change to this, and after 24 hours it would go back. Something like that. Because now I would temporarily set this to 3, but I have to remember afterwards to put it back at 2, or she will not do mining. So once our colony has started, we will not have to micromanage it that much. Only during certain times when all the crops are ready to harvest, or when an event happens, and say there's a fire or an explosion and we need to urgently fix things, or then it can become important to micromanage it a bit. Right, while they're doing this at the slowest speed, let's just look at a few more areas. We've already mentioned the stockpile and the dumping stockpile. We also have our home area. Automatically, where we build and define zones, this is added to our home area, but we can manually change this. And I'm going to do that because there's no sense that this whole stuff is part of our home area. If we do that, if it's part of our home area, that means our colonists will clean this area because they consider it part of their home. And that's not what I want, because our home at this point in time will only be this area over here. Maybe even remove a few tiles to the right there. Right, that looks better. Then we have roof area. There's nothing yet because we haven't made any buildings. We also have no roof area, for instance over our farms. Or if you have a solar generator, you don't want a roof on top of your solar generator, of course. Expand snow clear area, not important here, and we can even set allowed areas, for instance an animal area. And one thing I like here is that I have a husky. The husky can be trained, and we will set him first to train obedience and release. Release will only start when obedience is finished. Well, it will only take one successful training. And he has a advanced trainable intelligence, which means we can even train him on rescue and hold. So obedience is just that they have a master that they will follow and defend. Release means, and then you need intermediate intelligence, means that they can also be released to attack targets at a distance instead of just defending their master. Rescue is only for advanced, means that this animal can actually rescue wounded allies and drag them to safety. Very useful. And haul will mean that they will randomly haul items on the map and drag them to camp, but you cannot direct it, it's just random. But it takes a lot of training for them to be able to do that. So we're just gonna start with obedience and release. Is she carrying something? Oh, that was her tail? Okay. In my other game where I was 30 days in, I had, I believe, 5 or 6 animals. Because I had some good people with some good animal, what's it called? No. Oh no, that's my husky. Yeah, animals. I had 2 people with 11 animals at the start. And I had some beefalo, I had several boars, all tamed. Which was cool because they all helped out in a fight. So it's not just not my colonies defending, but also like 5 or 6 animals all attacking the raiders. Right, it's 11. We have to start building our base, but we need the mining first. The good news is that we're not far from our starting spot. That saves us a lot of time. And that means that we can continue hauling stuff before we start mining with the second person, and that was Sheckley. Right, Sheckley, you just drag that wood over there, and then we're going to set you at priority 2 for mining. So normally when she's finished carrying that wood to our stockpile, she should also start helping Lilith with mining. And meanwhile, Daiki over here will collect the stuff that's a bit farther away, such as these survival meals. And these ones as well. And that's a good thing because we don't want them to deteriorate. And a meal is of course much better than just regular food because it doesn't spoil that much and it provides much better nutrition and joy for whoever consumes it. And it doesn't spoil the survival meals, unlike the meals that you prepare later on. We will need a roof here, but we will, when we make our first building here, we will expand the roof area to cover our stockpile. That's why I built it right next to it. Who's our construction specialist? Oh, it's Daiki. Right, that's a bit unfortunate. Can he carry all those survival meals at once? I think he does. I hope he does. Then he can start construction when he comes back. Yep, he can carry all of them. That's good news. And that means we can make our first plans to build a building. So structure, well, we don't have much choice in material. We could go silver, steel or wood. Silver is your currency in game, so it's a bad idea to use it for construction. steel, which is very durable but in limited supply. And then we have wood, which is much more common in supply and a lot faster to build. And I need a building relatively faster so they can sleep inside. So I'm gonna make one building here for starters. And we'll put the door on this side. This, please hold this out of here, because it's ugly. Taiki is consuming a survival meal, and you can see that she got a negative mood modifier because she ate without a table, or he ate without a table. So at first their moods are still okay. Comfort is obviously pretty low because they don't even have a roof, they don't have an area to sleep or to eat. But beauty and space obviously very good because they're outside. You can see they're still pretty much okay because they have some good starting optimism. But mood is something important because when mood drops, then your colonies risk a breakdown. If we look at the needs here, you can see this is the minor break risk, the major break risk, and the extreme break risk. And yeah, they have some bad consequences. While a minor break risk is still doable, as of major, things can go very wrong. So you want to keep your moods up as much as possible. And ostrich and a timber wolf. Right, I'm thinking this grizzly bear and the timber wolf may actually kill some animals like this hare here. So we might not even need to hunt, we might be able to just pick up the corpses of the dead animals. What are you doing here? Now, animals in the game never attack unless provoked or unless there is an event. There are events on a regular basis where an animal has gone like totally berserk and starts attacking. But without provoking, even the grizzly bear will not attack the player. Or at least the player's colonists. No, do this one first. So I can build my walls. Almost there, but it's already 5 p.m. so we will need to hurry. What are you going to do? Hauling wood? Yeah, that's a good idea. And the next thing we'll need, of course, is some beds. And we're gonna start with one bedroom, which is not ideal, but they'll just have to do with that. At least they'll have a roof over their heads. The zones. Let's check our home area. Yep, that's perfect. Build roof area. This entire building and as well our stockpile. Right. Who is holding Daiki? Yeah, he's gonna haul the stuff out of here as soon as that's finished, but he also needs constructing those. So Sheckley, instead of mining, you will focus on hauling this stuff out of here. So we have room for our beds. That's pretty far away. Not ideal, but we'll manage. There's our first bed. Wow! Daiki, you are amazing. A superior wooden bed. That's a good start. And the second one, superior as well. This is the advantage of having someone with high construction. Of course, 15. He is a planet class construction master. Which means not only does he make better stuff, but it's also faster. A wooden bed normal. Well, 2 superior ones and a normal one. That's not too bad. Is he gonna finish that wall? Yes, he is. Let's just take here the roof. Okay, the roof's in place. So our stuff's fine, safe now. See, this package survival meal already deteriorated from 50 to 49. But that's still more than okay. Yeah. That should stop now because there's a roof on top. Right, this out of here. What are you going to do? Yeah, hold that stuff out of there. Lilith, what are you doing? Yeah, she doesn't do dumb work. What does she do? Mining. I still have to think about this all the time. Handling animals. Why aren't you training the dog, for instance? Probably because she's not her master. I'm gonna set handling to 2 then. Though that shouldn't matter, does it? No, that shouldn't matter. Let's put it back to 3 because mining should still... Yeah, the other stuff she can't do anyway, so it won't be very important. Right, one more to get out. Yeah, okay. Next thing I want to do is the floors. I want to smoothen them. Because currently what we have is rough hewn limestone, which looks bad. If we can toggle this, the environment display, and here we can see the beauty. So the beds are really beautiful because, yeah, 2 superior beds, but here we have some -1 negative modifiers because this floor is really ugly. And here we even have -16 because it's very dirty. So overall, impressiveness very dull, obviously. Wealth impoverished, space rather tight, beauty neutral, and cleanliness bad, it's very dirty. So we can use this to see how the environment will impact the moods of our colonists. So it's better than the outside, but it's still not very great. However, when the dirt's cleaned and when this floor is smoothened, then things will look better. Shekli, can you clean? Yes, you can. Instead of going to bed, please clean this. We're not going to smoothen, but at least we can clean it. Yeah, and that's a lot better. So now beauty 1.56, which is a lot better, of course. And 2 of them have a superior bed. That's awesome. So the first night we're gonna speed things up to maximum speed. Get the night over with. Punching soil gives no food, punch animals. Have you tried harvesting berries from animals? We're gonna continue mining. They can do this entire thing here. We're gonna wait with farming till we have at least our separate bedrooms. What are they doing? Going for a walk, all three of them? Well, okay, I guess. Need some joy. Oh yeah, one thing we can do as well is put a horseshoe pin here to give them some distraction when they are taking a break. So they will mine, he will smoothen the floor. Let's go down to level 2 speed, because 3 is a bit fast during the day. And then we will build more like this, this. You, yeah, finish that. Okay, now mine here. And you mine here. So yeah, a bit of micromanagement here and there. Bugs. I've never had any issue with bugs. Get this out of my sight. We do need a door, of course. Oh yeah, and a wall here. Like 2 people mining and 1 carrying all the stuff away. This will be useful later to make some blocks to marble, granite, limestone to actually use to build walls. Yeah, this. Get out of here. Oh. Oh, what's that? Just this. Okay. Is Daikree our construction mile? Why is he not prioritizing construction over hauling? Oh, because I gave the order. Will be like prioritizing, I guess. What's he doing? Oh, cleaning. Yeah, now continue construction, please. 4 p.m. Okay, Shickley growing, plant cutting. Why is he digging? Oh, we don't have wood, of course. I ordered to construct wooden walls, but we don't have any wood left. So we're gonna chop some wood. And this area makes sense. And these ones as well. Okay. Who is normally... Okay, Sheckley. So now Lilith's gonna continue mining, Sheckley's gonna cut the trees, then Dyke is gonna take the wood and finish the building. That's fine. Maybe... Let's just look at the size here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a bit too small to make decent bedrooms, but we're gonna have to. And I also need to enlarge this stockpile. We're gonna have to make them a few tiles larger. But for the moment, let's just finish this, smoothen the floor. Here as well. Oh yeah, the door. Door over here. And we're gonna put a table here. With 3 chairs to start. Speed things up a little. Lilith's constructing. Why is Lilith constructing? She's bad at it. She's gonna make a very bad table. Damn it. And that's because she can't carry stuff and Daiki can. The table is good. Okay, at least the table's good. We have 1 normal chair already. A shoddy one. Okay, we can live with 1 shoddy chair. Hey, ostrich. And we'll speed up again during the night. And then we come to the 3rd day. Also want them to mine 3 more rows out of this. And then our farmer should start getting started with sowing. Animal starvation? Minor malnutrition. Right. Why is he so far away? Who's our... This is our shotsman. We're gonna keep the turkey for ourselves, but we can shoot a hare. Hunt. Prioritize. Okay. Dead. Oh, we have a dead buck, and it's still fresh, so we can pick this up. That's probably the grizzly bear who killed the duck. Who killed the buck? Bitten on, yeah, grizzly bear. Clearly the grizzly bear. Wow, lots of wounds and dead. Right, then the growing zones. Let's start with putting down a relatively large area here with rice. I do like rice because it doesn't spoil very fast, it doesn't take too long to grow, and it's very nutritious. Man. And I'll immediately make a second one over here. No! Damn it. That was not what I was planning to do. That was pretty clear, I guess. So this one... rice. Let's get this started first. I'll make another one with berries. Berries grow faster than rice. But I don't think they have the same nutritional value. Where's our dog? Oh, they picked up the dead animal, but where did it go? Did our dog eat it? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Food, okay. He definitely ate something. I guess he ate the buck. Yeah, that was right here. Where did he put the dead hare, in fact? Right. So she's mining, he's smoothing the floor, he's sowing rice. Perfect. Speed things up a little. Still have 22 meals left, so that's fine. A lot of resources, except still wood again. We're gonna need more wood. Chop wood. Because we're probably gonna build here anyway. And we'll plant some trees later on. Let's expand our stockpile a bit more. This, get it out of here. Right, what else do we need? Well, we'll probably want some light. Something I've blatantly overlooked thus far. Maybe make a forge here right away, that doesn't take long. Normal, shoddy, normal, and good. That's okay. They won't use the shoddy one, I guess. But if we get a fourth person, then it's good to have that fourth chair already. Shelly cutting trees. Daiki building. Lilith sewing, but she's finished, I think. Let's make a second zone right here. And here we'll put cotton. Yeah, cotton for later, for clothes. And one more area over here with berries. Where's the berries? Strawberry. And third day's almost over. Wooden walls. Right, how are we going to do the layout of our bedrooms here? Let's just quickly open the planning tool. What I'd like is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's not even. Or I'm going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. We're going to do it like this. That's one bedroom. And this will be the other. Four by 4. Yeah, that's more than enough for now, I guess. But we'll need a third one, of course. Or we could do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 5 by 4, 1 5 by 4 and 2 4 by 4, and then one dining room, or 3 by 5. That's more cramped than 4 by 4, I guess. I'm thinking this through a bit too much, I guess, but Also, the least amount of reconstruction. Right, let's just build a wall here. And there. A door. Yeah, where will we put the door? Well, this will be temporary anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. So I'm gonna let this one come out on the side. And then here, our third bedroom. We'll put the normal bed over here for now. Reinstall here. And we need to also deconstruct... No, not the bed. We need to deconstruct this wall. This bed can stay here. This bed will move there, and then this bed can also stay here. Yeah. That saves us on time. Let's remove the planning because it's obfuscating our view. Like that. Okay, I like that. What are you going to do? Build a roof? Okay. Let's check our home area. Oh, no. This is way too large. Like this. And like that. Roof area. Yeah, this entire zone here. Might as well go here as well. Oh yeah, and the no roof area are fields. What's he gonna do? Oh, deconstructing wall, that's great. Building that wall. Okay, almost ready. We need a torch here as well. Construction fail. He won't be able to reach that, I guess. No path, yeah. You should have done it the other way around, pal. Damn it. Deconstruct. No, not wandering. Deconstruct. Oh, already reserved for Daiki, okay. So he's growing. Right, new lovers! Oh wow! Daiki and Lilith have come together and are now lovers. In that case, that makes things easier. We just construct a double bed. This was a superior normal. Let's just make a double bed over here. Okay, wall almost there. Oh, we're gonna run out of wood? No, we're not. We do have some more wood here. Poor double bed. Wait, who were lovers? Daiki and Lilith? Lilith and Daiki. Okay. So this bed belongs to Lilith and Daiki. Sorry to waken you, but you still need to finish this wall. There we go. This is an ugly room, but that's because it's full of dirt. This one's dirty as well. Yeah. Well, okay. At least they can sleep together, our new lovers. So, Daiki the builder, 45, and Lilith, the 36-year-old female colonist, are now a couple. Are they sleeping? This fits the theme of Valentine's Day, does it? I mean, doesn't it? Let's speed up time again. We're off for a good start. I think we're gonna have our fourth day now. Day number 4. They all have pets, we have a couple, we already have a lot of stuff planted here for food. Many chunks that we can use to build blocks. What we don't have yet is electricity, and we don't have any crafting tables, especially something to prepare food. And that's about it thus far. We don't have any defenses. Yeah, we don't have any defenses. Now the first raid should normally not be that hard. So we're now known in the faction of Fallville and the community of Plenty's Plain. Plenty's Plain. We're in the mountains. Plenty's Plain. Right. How is the training of our dog? Where is he again? He's always wandering off. Maybe I should restrict his movement somewhat, because he's wandering far away, it seems. Let's look at animals. Oh, over here. Oh yeah, he's near the deer. I have the impression that they typically seek company of other animals, even though they are domestic and the other animals are wild. A timberwolf. Can we tame a timberwolf? That's the only thing I'm missing a bit here, is someone with good animal training. I like to have animals around. You are idle. Why are you? Oh yeah, they can't finish this. Of course they can't. Deconstruct this wall now. And some mining over here. Need defenses, need a meal source. Yep. Well, at least we are already farming. There's really no point having the cooking table before you have any food to make meals. Well, you can harvest some of those berry bushes and you can hunt. But most of our food's going to come from our farm. But I don't want to hold off too long. It should be my next priority. Once our living quarters and our dining room are finished, is electricity and a kitchen. And probably because Lilith doesn't have many things to do, she needs something to craft or a research bench. At least she can be useful researching stuff when she has nothing else to do. Let's check up on our zones again. Something to babysit a little at the start. Because as soon as you build something, the game automatically adds the stuff to your home area, even if you don't really want that. Okay, this is fine. A heat wave! Wow! And we don't have any refrigerator yet. Luckily, these survival meals, they don't spoil from heat. And we don't have any other food. A roof has collapsed because it was too far from any support. Where was that? Probably over here, due to the mining. There are some natural roofs, you can see these ledges. So we had roof here and probably this here collapsed. But that's okay, we just rebuilt it. The heat wave, on the other hand, is something to watch out for. But not a big deal because we don't have much food that can spoil. Again, roof has collapsed. Oh yeah, but I should clear roof zone then. There is no roof zone here. Okay, I'm not sure which roof has collapsed. It must be somewhere around here. That there's some areas falling off. One colonist idle again. Yeah. Okay, let's expand this. This is also going to solve the roof issue. And we also want to smoothen the floor. Here as well. Well, things are going fast because we have a very good, someone very good at construction. Cleaning, on the other hand, is not going so well because that's because the cleaning is mostly done by Daiki, who is the one doing all the construction work, and the other one is our farmer. But our farmer's finished here, so he should have time now to do cleaning. What else does he have to do, our farmer? Cooking? Not yet. Plant cutting? Oh yeah, he was cutting trees because we needed wood. But then you should prioritize mining and then hauling and cleaning. Okay, this is going okay. Haul this out as well. Now, how are we going to lay this out? We want one big bedroom because we have two lovers. Going to open the planning tool again. So, let's see. What if we do this? This could be our dining room in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's way too big. Or we could put the bedrooms down here, like 1, 2. This is 5 by 4. This is 4 by 4. And then we would have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 by 4. Or maybe we should just do it like this. Remove this wall and make it 5 by 4. 2, 4, 5, 5 by 4, and 2, 4, 6, 7 by 4. Yeah, I think that's pretty spacious thus far. And then we could make one more 5 by 4 over here. And then this would be our dining room. Or our crafting room, because it would be good to have cooking close to the farms. Or refrigerator. We could make this a refrigerator. This is exactly the right size. Let's just go with this layout and we'll see what we'll use this room for later. So we want to deconstruct this wall, this wall, this wall, this wall, right? Let's start with that before we lay out the new walls. Well, that's fast. Okay, and then the new walls, we want a wall going all the way through. Up here. Oh yeah, obviously the table's in the way. Reinstall the table over here. Reinstall this bed. This is a normal one. Superior, superior. So the superior one can stay. This superior one should go here. Like this. The large one, reinstall over here. Yep. Reinstall here. Reinstall. Yeah, we can't do that yet. This bed should move out. We can keep this as a sick bed, of course. This is moving. So this one reinstall here. There we go. Oh, it's already 8. I hope they finish in time. I'm gonna slow it down a little to make sure they finish before going to bed. Alright, then reinstall this one over here. This one reinstall here. And this one reinstall there. Oh yeah, doors, 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 before they lock themselves in. So we'll have a door here, a door there. This one already has a door. Right, like this. Gonna be a close one to finish before the night comes. Hauling stool, building wooden walls, yep. Can you move the stool? No. Cleaning dirt, no. Are you... Who can move this stool? Okay. Oh yeah, dining chairs. You work on the dining chair, so we have room. What are you going to do? Wooden wall, okay. We're gonna make it! We're gonna make it. It's gonna be close, but we're gonna make it. And then more walls. Here. And there. Cleaning vomit. Someone vomited? Daiki, Lilith, yeah, all busy. Resting, no, wait a second, someone should carry this out. Hauling wood, yeah, that's good. Wait, why are they not gonna sleep together? Aren't they lovers anymore? Lilith and Daiki? Daiki, why are you sleeping here and not in the double bed? And Shelly's gonna sleep there, okay. Probably because this room is still very ugly. Maybe the roof's not finished. Let's check again. Yeah, this looks fine. Roof. Yeah, okay. Roof's not finished, damn it. Oh, it is. It was not included in the roof area, but there is a roof in place already. Well, one night sleeping apart is not the end of the world. But now we really need to urgently look at food, because 13 survival meals with 3 people, that's 4 days. But we could have an event anytime with another colonist being added, that makes 4. We also have an animal, so I'm gonna need to make sure I have a kitchen as quickly as possible. But before we do that, I'm going to take a break, grab a drink and stuff, and I'll be back in, more or less 10 minutes. So I hope to catch you all quickly when I come back. we are again. Glad you like it, Maisie. Let's activate the game again. There we are. So we're gonna start the 4th day, I believe. We're still sleeping. Yeah, it's 1 AM. That's just a quick checkup. So we have 13 meals left, good for 4 days of food. We still have all our components. 24 medicine as well. Silver, lots of steel. A decent amount of wood, not too much. Advantage is that due to smoothing the floors, we don't need wood to build floors. We just keep the floor, we smoothen it, which doesn't require resources. Does take some time, but we're okay because we have someone fast at construction. Here, urgent things to consider. We need defenses. Pirate raids will start soon. We're low on food. Colonists and prisoners getting food 3, so we have 3 days worth of food in storage. And we need a meal source, because we have nothing to prepare meals from raw food. Let's just continue smoothing this area. And when that's done, we will first set up our electricity and then our food supply. Quickly check the plants. 50% for the rice, 25% for the cotton, and 25% for the strawberries. So by the time our electricity and our kitchen is up, the rice will practically be ready to harvest. We still have some berry bushes nearby for some quick vegetarian food. And if we hunt, we can also get some meat. So that should be enough to cover a few days until the rice is fully grown. By that time we can also expect the first raid to happen, probably before even, which may give us an extra colonist, who knows. Animal starvation again? Wow. Weakened. Minor malnutrition. Can't he just chase for food or hunt for food? It's a husky, I mean. Surely a husky can handle a hare or something. And he's very far away again. Maybe I should restrict his movement. So this wild wolf is nearby, and our own husky is far away. I'm going to set a zone so he doesn't wander off that far. Because if he's starving, I can't really help it if he's that far away. So zones, allowed area, animal area 1. And we're gonna say, okay, this whole region here, more like that. This should all be fine. Like this, maybe a bit more like that. More than enough room to move around in. Animals restrict to animal area 1. How's with training? Yeah, he's that far away, he also can't be trained, of course. Yeah, still no training, no obedience. Let's just slow down a bit. No. Don't attack the boom rat. Okay. The hare? Is he not attacking automatically? Maybe kill something nearby. He is coming back. Where's our shooter? Daiki. Fortunately, Daiki is also the one doing most of the construction. But the others are also smoothing floors, so that's okay. We're going to let him hunt something. Boar, raccoon. Let's go for the raccoon. Daiki, where are you? You prioritize hunting the raccoon. Can't. Is he already doing it maybe? Daiki, or I didn't select him? Yeah, prioritize hunting. Yeah, the dog's coming back, so maybe should take something more nearby. Oh, there's still a dead hare here. Okay, so there's not really a need to go hunting. Right, cancel that. I've never had my dog had issues with food. Still minor. I'm not sure how long he's got before it's actually becoming an issue. He's still going to hunt? No. Clear. Yeah. Come on, there's a dead hare. Why aren't you eating it? Survival meal? Can I restrict access to meals? Oh well, let him have the meal. But I need to get my food supply up if the dog's gonna eat survival meals. Yeah, there's his food. Need dealt with. Speed it up a little. Non-ideal temperature, yeah. How warm is it? Still have a heat wave. 34, 36 indoors. 43 outside. Right, we're gonna build our power supply. Let's start with solar generators. We want them in the open, so next to the fields would make sense. Over here. Let's build some batteries. I wish I hadn't put this here, maybe put it somewhere else. Like here. And then we'll install the yeah, new colony. I have a tendency to start new games on a regular basis rather than continue the previous one. Right, some batteries. Connect this. And then like this. Inside here. All the way over here. And all the way over there. He's building so fast. Why is he not continuing? Oh, power conduits, okay. During the heat wave it would have made more sense to build this first. Yeah, make the solar generators, so at least we have... Well, now it's raining. Yeah, but it's... Yeah, they're still powering up, so that's fine. Batteries. And another solar generator. What are you doing? Finish the conduits? Are those already built? Yeah, they should be charging, that's fine. Oh, this is still the blueprint. Yeah, it's finishing that. Look at the rice, 64% grown. Harvest failed. This is still a blueprint? Oh my god. Alright, now they're charging. Maybe one more. Do we have enough components and steel? You see, they use a lot of steel. 50 steel, 2 components. The solar generators as well. So one thing I want to do is, we had some steel on the map here. Is go grab that steel. Yeah, steel doesn't deteriorate, so that was not urgent, but now that we are using our steel, we do want to grab the steel that is still on the map. I'm not sure if someone else can take that. There was more somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Should look for red crosses, but yeah, also deconstruct this. Not sure if this also gives steel, I have never really paid attention to that. And here as well, deconstruct. It's not that far, because you have to consider the time it takes. We may have sighters in here. I've had other games with sighters, so when you see this building with walls that is and no doors, they usually have sighters inside, it seems. And I don't want to mess around with these things again. Where's the rest of the steel? I'm sure I've seen more of it. Right, I'm lost. Does anyone remember where the rest of the steel was? I know there were 2 spots where there was steel on the map that they could just pick up. Really getting confused here. Let's just go in a logical way and just go, oh, here, there we have it. It's a bit further away, but we need the steel because we're really running low now. Batteries are charging, that's great. But nothing's consuming, so I'm surprised they're not charging more. Of course it is raining, but it's still a heat wave. Where are my colonists? Oh yeah, they're hauling things. Wait, but... oh yeah, deconstructing ship chunk, hauling steel, deconstructing ship chunk. Okay, that's fine. Let the batteries charge a bit. There's a heat wave anyway, so there's no point building a fridge now. One thing we also want to do is set up a different stockpile zone for corpses, but not human corpses. So if we have some animals from hunting, they will drop it right here. They don't like to see dead animals, so we'll keep them in a corner here so they don't have to watch the corpses too often, because that impacts their mood. What are you doing? Oh! We have a fire! A battery has short-circuited. We just built them! Yeah, there goes our power. The bit of power we had is gone. Oh yeah, she will not do firefighting. Luckily they're not all across the map. We still have Sheckley over here. Yeah, you can do the steel, but you will focus on the fire. No, you. Should be okay, yeah. It's raining as well, so... Oh, the batteries aren't even empty. They just need repairs. What we also want to do, of course, is now that we have power, is make some lamps. Again? Oh yeah, that's because they're in the rain. Oh my god. I don't think you need a fridge in the North-South Pole area. But then you'll have other problems, of course, because getting to food will be an issue. But I know what my problem is here. I haven't made a roof over my batteries. I am so stupid. I'm hoping that roof will hold. You do firefighting now. Playing horseshoes? No, 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 no. Build roof before we have more short circuits. You too, build roof. Come on, why can't he prioritize building roof? More. Repairing battery. Building roof. Yeah, that's better. That was kind of an oversight, keeping your batteries out in the rain. And day 5 approaching. And we definitely need food now, because we only have 4 meals left. Alright, 68, oh, that's not much. There's a heat wave and there's rain. Would have expected them to grow a bit more. We don't have a fridge yet. So whatever food we'll prepare will spoil. Fortunately, rice will take a while, very long time before it spoils. Let's start with building at least a in electric stuff close to our table and close to our farms. They won't like it when he's cooking and there's a lot of meat, but until we have more buildings, this will do just fine. Make sure the power goes here. We also had this plan left here. Move plans, yeah, all gone. What else do we need? A butcher table, of course. Which we definitely don't want in the same area as our dining table. Maybe we should just build a wall here. Yeah, let's do that. And then also make a butcher table. Bad temperature, yeah, that's because there's a damn heat wave and it just doesn't want to stop. Only one meal left. We still don't have a fridge. This allows food. Yeah, it does, but no rotten food. Okay. Chop wood here, so we have room for chunks. Further. Yeah. Okay, that should make sense. Well, it seems like the rice isn't going to be ready on time, so we will harvest some berry bushes here because we're gonna make more farms here anyway. And anything else nearby. Well, might as well do these ones too. So we'll at least have something to eat. Butcher dining table, exactly. Wow, a psychic drone. Every colonist of the male gender winces in pain. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It's projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the male gender. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit worse. Oh, this is bad news. Right, let's check the males. How many males do we have? Only one, luckily. That's Daiki, but that is our construction guy. What's his mood? Psychic drone, -15, but yeah, he's still happy. Wants to sleep with Lilith. Oh yeah, of course. But you have a bed there. Why didn't you use it? Daiki and Lilith, you sleep here. And Shekli, you can sleep here. Right, let's check the beauty. This is okay. Yeah, they're all pretty much okay. This has some smoothing, there's some dirt, but we have a very nice dining room here. And this room will be quite ugly, with all the butchering and cooking. Right, let's make some bills, cook some fine meals. Do until we have 15 meals. 3 people, that's 5 days of food. And might as well... Oh no, that's the butcher table. At the butcher table, butcher creatures forever. As soon as there is a dead creature around, they will butcher it. And also make some kibble until you have 10. Yeah, kibbles for animals. We also need to hunt something, of course. Where was that turkey? We have a turkey in the neighborhood. Turkey and an ostrich. Well, let's hunt both of them then. Fortunately, our best construction guy is also our hunter. Yeah, Taiki. Okay, he's going to hunt. Let's move him a bit closer manually. Oh no. Is this on purpose? Right, let's go for the... oh, there's another one. An emu. Well, just move closer then. Yeah, now he's coming out. No, no, no. Come on. Stop missing. He has a 7 in shooting. Skilled practitioner. Not great, but definitely better than average. Cannibalism exists. You can have a character with the cannibalist trait, which only says as description that they've tried eating human meat before, not that they regularly do it. But I'm guessing if you run out of food, they eventually might eat each other, or at least eat a human corpse if there's one around. I don't think they will actually murder each other for it, but who knows? I can't say I've witnessed cannibalism, but I'm sure it's in the game. Finally! Come on, kill the damn turkey. There we go. Only one meal left. Trained obedience, finally. So now he has a master, and that master is Lilith. But he has a bond with Sheckley, which means Sheckley will not be happy that she is not Heather's master. Moderate amount of pain. He's not male. When will it end? Oh, from the heat stroke. Yeah, the heat wave is lasting very long. So together with that psychic drone, she already has a bad back as well. I didn't know that. I hadn't seen it. So movement is slow on Sheckley. So let's go through our characters again. Sheckley insulted Lilith. Oops. So she's the medicine, cooking, mining, growing. Trigger happy, a hard worker. But unfortunately she's got a bad back and she's really suffering from the heat stroke. 15% pain, minus 30% movement on top of her bad back. And consciousness minus 20%, so movement is very poor, manipulation and consciousness are weakened, and she has a medium amount of pain. If we look at Daiki, Daiki is in love with Lilith and is a friend of Sheckley. He's our shooter and yeah, he's even improved in construction. He was 15, he's now 16 already, halfway to 17. He's no longer a planet class master, he's now a system class master. And if we continue like that, he might become like a universe class master. I'm not sure if I've had anyone with above 16 in a given skill, so this is really good. Needs, yeah. Psychic drone, extremely hot and in a moderate amount of pain. He also slept in the heat and he feels bad. So not good. Luckily there are some good factors compensating. The low expectations, his lover, new colony hope, which has gone down, which was 15 at first. He ate a fine meal, joy-filled, having a great time, and has a decent bedroom. And we can look here, food's okay, he's sufficiently rested, has a lot of joy. Beauty, not so good. That's because the rooms were dirty and not smoothened. We're almost ready to have a beautiful home. Comfort's good, and space very good. So his mood is still high enough. Minor break risk 35%, he's at 59, so that's still 24% from a minor break risk. That's still very much okay. Sheckley on the other hand, 35 and she's at 47, so that's 12% away from a minor break risk. Still safe, but nothing much needs to happen. So changing master might be an option here. And then we have Lilith. She's also very, mood 70, minor break risk 35. So despite the heat wave giving a minus 25, she's still at 70% mood. So without it, she would be at 95. So luckily everything's great, besides the heat wave, which doesn't appear to end. That's the only downside, but so far that's the only event that's given us any trouble. Or was it the only event we've had? Yeah, the batteries, but that was a minor problem because we managed to fix it very quickly. Right, let's check the floors, smoothen all the floors in here. Oh, there are still, oh yeah, there were walls before, where the walls were. That's why I still think it's ugly. She can't do cleaning. No, she can't. What can she do? Oh, she can smith, tailor and craft. We don't have a crafting bench. Research. That's something we could do. Make her a research bench. Fortunately, this thing takes too much space. So no research bench for the moment. I'm gonna need another room. What we also forgot is to put a lamp in here. And another thing I've forgotten, and which I usually do, is actually put some plant pots in the rooms. Because that improves beauty. Once there are some plants inside that are decently grown, of course, but why are they all wandering? Oh, she's going to butcher, that's good. And you... maybe you should focus on hauling berries, because they're out there in the rain. Yeah, they're already deteriorating. But you can see the berries only spoil in 13 days, so despite the heat wave, 13 days is quite long. Meat, on the other hand, is something that spoils quite quickly. But to make some decent meals, you really want to have some meat in there as well, and not just berries and rice. Because imagine every day, rice with berries, berries with rice, just rice, just berries. Well, so far it's just berries because the rice isn't fully grown yet. But we have 52 meat. Where's our cook? Sheckley. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, she's going to cook some meals now. Why didn't he take all the berries? You hold the berries first, because Lilith can do the smoothing. Lilith's a bit not useful at the moment, because we don't have any crafting stuff, we don't have a research bench. So as long as there's no patients or prisoners, she doesn't have much to do. And she can help with construction or with mining, but with construction she's really not that great at it. That's a lot of rice, but we will need it because we will have enough rice to stock up, but just as quickly well, it will take a lot of time again to grow more rice. So in the meantime, we need to suffice with all the rice and berries we have. So, oh, a hare has become tame. We have a second animal. Training in obedience and release. You see, the hare has intermediate intelligence. Oh, that's even nearby. And we immediately want to restrict access to our zone. So we have a second animal now. Not a really useful one, but we'll just keep it around. So that's an event that you can get, an animal that becomes tame by itself without any taming effort from your colonists. Oh, damn, all these berries. By Lilith? Oh, she's gonna make kibble with berries? I thought kibble was made from meat. See, my language is not... She's gonna cook more meals. Okay, cooking fine meals. I thought you were already cooking fine meal. Oh, look at her movement. Oh, this is problematic. This is problematic. Let's quickly make a zone here to store food. Clear all, just food, but not meals. And priority low. We'll change priority here to normal. It will not be cooled, but at least she doesn't have to run every time. Oh, she has a minor break risk, her movement is bad, and we need her for the cooking. Yeah, you're gonna eat, okay. The last meal. And you are making kibble. Well, forget about the kibble. Or not. Yeah, no, let's go ahead and make some kibble, but she's still working on the meal. We have 27 meat and 143 berries. No, I should have changed it so she could put the meals in here as well. Let's change this. They can't carry it. Yeah. The shortcut's not gonna work. What I wanted to do is that the others would carry the food over here, so she wouldn't have to move back and forth. And the one meal that she made is already consumed, I guess. She's gonna eat it herself. She made one meal and then she's gonna eat it. How is the other's hunger? He's well fed. She just ate and she just ate. That's fine. What about the dog? Not hungry yet. And we do have some berries. They can eat berries. Eating raw meat's not that great, but berries they can eat. So at least we can survive another day or so. The meat will spoil in one day, so that's why we do want to make some meals with it. Oh my god. Colonist needs rescue. Severe illness. Heat stroke extreme. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any cooling. And food is a really big issue. I wish the heat wave would stop now. Jesus. And she's our cook. This may be a very short game. Outside 51, inside 45. That's not much better, is it? Even inside some places. Why is it sometimes... Here's it 51. And here it's 41. Oh, because this room has no direct connection with the outside. Needs rescue. Lilith, you are the worst at smoothing, so rescue Shockley. And I hope she brings her to this bed. They're all gonna have health troubles. Serious and serious. It's not gonna take long before they all fall down. Can the dog rescue them already? I don't think so. Training? Yeah, no. Only obedience, that's all. Wow. They're all gonna fall down, in my opinion. Severe illness. Who's our doctor? Lilith. You hungry? Why, she's not hungry. Strip Sheckley. No. Tend to her. Yeah, but what can you do? Medical. No medicine's gonna help against an extreme heat stroke. Consciousness very poor. Still 50 degrees. Oh my god. And she's gonna play horseshoes? What's he gonna do? Hunting ostrich. Oh yeah, there's still an ostrich. Yeah, but we can't cook for the moment, so let's cancel that order, shall we? Where is the ostrich? Here. Well, this is probably the worst start I've had due to this ongoing heat stroke. No, don't care about the wood. Get the berries. Yeah, they're deteriorating. So at least you got some food. Good night, Netherlands. Man, this heat stroke. How long is this heat stroke? Lasted 2 days and 9 hours? That's the longest I've had, I believe. Almost 3 days of heat wave. 50 degrees. And yeah, something that could help, for instance, maybe a hat, but I don't have the table to actually build a hat. We can't. Our cooks in bed, our farmer and cook. So now the rice is gonna be ready to harvest. But our cook and farmer is seriously ill from an extreme heat stroke, and the heat wave is still going on. Trained release. Okay. So what does that mean? Release can be released to attack distant targets. Not really useful. Let's get for rescue straight away. Because rescue might be important here. Okay, there needs to be some time in between before you can train again. She's also very slow already. Moving weakened, yeah. They're all very slow due to the heat wave. Which makes it worse, because that means the solutions are not coming. And we have raw meat and berries. At least they can eat the berries. I'm glad I harvested those berry bushes before things got out of hand. So at least we've got some food nearby. And she's just wondering. Yeah, maybe better to stay inside. Temperature has gone down a little because it's night. Still extreme, serious. Yeah, I know, but is there anything I can do? I don't think so. No, I can't. No medical treatment. And though Lilith is our primary doctor. Right, they're all going to sleep. And let's hope the heat wave stops soon. Or else this will be my... This game might be shorter than the one with the sighters. I'm not sure how many days that lasted. We're gonna start the 6th day. And more than half of it was heatwave. A slaver from the Orange Cave Union is approaching. Yeah, we can... Yeah, but we can't pay for them. We can't pay for any slaves, and they won't have anything else to offer. At least nothing useful. There's no more medical sign. Unconscious. Yeah, she's resting. Serious. Things aren't really improving. He's going back to bed. They just eat and go back to bed. Who's our social person? Lilith, 8. So you might talk with the traders if they come nearby. Feeding berries, yeah, give her some food. And you see, we didn't take a hard difficulty, but because we had Randy Random, things are just random, and you may have a bad event early on, such as this one. A heat wave's not that bad, but when you haven't even built a fridge yet or anything, and we hadn't even secured our food supply, we were postponing it. And then just when we were ready to finish to prepare meals, our cook went down from the heat. Rescue, yes, 1 out of 2 trained. So 1 more training and the dog can rescue us. This can be vital because if the other 2 go down from the heat wave, if the 3rd person goes down and becomes unconscious, then the dog at least can save them. Let's talk with the traders. Yeah, they only have slaves to offer, but we can't pay for any of these. And then they have some other stuff, but you can see the price is much higher than the normal one. The normal market value is 12 for herbal medicine and they ask 30. So that's totally, yeah. Here 400 for a psychic suit pulsar and they ask more than 1,000. And beer. We could sell a pistol or components, but yeah, and the rest they don't want to buy. So nothing we can trade with them, as I expected. And now a raid, exactly when we really can't afford it. Man, consciousness and movement so much down. They're gonna be so bad at battle. We have someone who is really... Oh, it's no longer critical, it's now serious. Serious. So, let's... Where is the raid? Oh, they will prepare for a while. Yes, true. Where are they coming from? So, this one guy, May, equipped with a steel ship. A poor steel ship, so a melee weapon. He's got a 10 in melee, so he's an expert. Which means that he is kinda dangerous. He's a brawler. Melee hit chance plus 175%. So this is a pretty strong melee character. And he's got a toque and pants. The toque will give some protection, I guess. Max hit points, yeah. Armor, yeah. This gives some armor. Although not that much as I expected. But still, yeah, some armor. We want to take him down with our guns before he comes into melee range. Unfortunately, we have only one person who is good at shooting, and that's Daiki with 7 of shooting. Shelly's got 0, and she's got a 9 in melee. That's not bad either, but you know, that could go either way if they end up in a melee fight. So we want to keep an eye out on this this person. Let's just... oh, it's morning? Why? They're all in bed and it's morning. Okay, they're back up. Heatwave still going on, but it's now 34 degrees. It just cooled off during the night, but I'm afraid during the day temperature's gonna rise again and they're all gonna have issues. Minor, serious... oh, Sheckley is actually... our shooter is the one with the biggest trouble here. And we still have the psychic drone as well. She's gonna prepare some meals at least. That's the good news. Waiting in safe temperature. Yes, that's a very smart thing to do if you have a heat stroke. See, 31 degrees, well, it's the same as outside. What's he talking about safe temperature? Forget about the plant pots, we need some food. Where did the ostrich go to? Keep an eye out on our radar there. It's too late to build defenses, I guess. But we should at least take some defendable position. Maybe these guys will shoot. Oh, they're beginning their assault? Okay, cancel the order to hunt. No, doesn't matter if we draft him. Draft and... yeah, she's such a bad shooter. Oh yeah, she dropped her gun as well. She's such a bad shooter, she might as well not be there. But we wanna have... Daiki, I want you here. They can be behind cover and then peep next to the wall to shoot. I think that's the best we will be able to do. The heat wave is over, finally. Okay, he's missing shots. Okay, then move closer, man. Are they gonna shoot him? Yeah, they're gonna shoot him. That's good. This other party is neutral towards us. They're also fighting him. So that makes it easier. Doesn't give us much practice, but... and he's dead. Well, it helps to have these slavers around when you're being raided, and 2 of their slavers are wounded. But better the slavers than us. Come on, Daiki, you go hunt that ostrich. We have more meat. And the rice is almost fully grown. I would move closer if I were you. Before you shoot one of the traders by accident. I don't want to end up in a gunfight with these guys. He's standing right next to the ostrich and he still misses. No, no, no. Clear. Come Come on guys, move out of the way. I'm really scared to hit them by accident, that's why. Okay, we got him. My other game I also had managed to tame one of these muffalos. They can give you wool. What's he gonna do now? Oh yeah, the floors. Alright, let's get things back to normal. We should build a fridge as soon as possible. Because the meat is otherwise going to deteriorate. Maybe we should make this our fridge. Makes sense. Right next to the kitchen and not far from the farms. I think we're gonna do that to have a quick solution here. And we want this out of the fridge, obviously. Two, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, they're all 4 by 5. I do want a bigger bedroom for the double bed, but for now the fridge is more important. So I'm gonna superior. This is only a normal bed. Get out of my dining room. Let's move this bed here. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, there's a lamp. That's why. Maybe I should just deconstruct the bed. This one's poor, that's not great, but let's just deconstruct this bed. Or uninstall it so it can be moved, solder, installed somewhere else. Yep, that's good. And then move this bed and reinstall it here. Right, the torches. Why do we still have torches when we have lamps around? Yeah, move the bed. And yeah, the cooler, perfect. And we will immediately make a zone here. Oh yeah, these pots should be removed as well. Reinstall here. Reinstall there. And this will be no rotten food, no corpses. Just food, but not rotten. And this will be the preferred storage for that. Move this back to low priority. And we have our fridge. As soon as this finishes, at least. Where did he go? The shift can be taken. Where's Daiki? What? He's now going to hold this steel to the cooler? Oh yeah, we're out of steel. That's why. The others still haven't held that steel. This is really not a good game. 7th day and we only have the basic setup. Well, at least we have some meals now. And we have almost a cooler. There we go. And then target temperature -2. And make sure we connect that cooler. Yep. And then priority should probably be cleaning. No, not cooking meals. Clean that dirt. Jesus, full of blood here. Can these guys stay out of my house? Oh, she's sleeping in here? Lilith and Daiki. Get this bed out of here. Sorry to wake you up, but we need to get this place finished now. Oh, here's still another torch. Deconstruct. Well, we've survived. We've lost a lot of time. We haven't really done much. But our rice is now ready to harvest. We can hunt for meat to get our meals. So at least the food supply is secured. Power is okay. We have some decent looking sleeping place and a cooler. No. They really follow certain... Oh yeah, these guys. Yeah, they can walk in and out. I can't fight them, but of course they're more numerous, so I really don't want to fight them. They just don't pick your stuff. They don't steal. But as you could see, they could eat at my table. Oh, sleep or work? Well, it depends on how tired they are. If they're tired, they go to sleep. Or if they are wounded. And their tiredness, their rest meter goes down, then they will be more inclined to go to sleep. You can always overrule that. You can always set a priority task by selecting them, then right-clicking at the task at hand, and then they will do whatever you tell them to do. But they will not be happy, of course, if you... What I did earlier to deconstruct this bed, I woke her up, so she wasn't too happy about that. But she was in the wrong bed. What are they eating? I can't select that. Consuming pemmican. Oh yeah, that's a cheap food that you can easily get. But look at all the dirt they're making. The trade caravan's leaving. Yeah, I'm glad they did. Oh, he's downed. That's one of the traders is downed from that fight. So we might imprison him, although that will anger the faction. Or we could rescue him. We still have a spare room with a superior bed. So let's say, who is high on morale? Let's check the needs. Wow, 100%, almost 100%. Shelly is lower, so we're not gonna... I'm gonna wake up Daiki, because he's perfectly fine. Plenty of good modifiers and no bad ones. He's in love, the heat wave's over. He's feeling good, comfortable. So he is going to rescue. We can say rescue or capture. I'm gonna say rescue. I'm not sure what that does, but I don't think I can try to convince him to join my clan if I just rescue him. But if I capture him, then as a prisoner, then that may angry his faction and they might attack. and I don't want to take that risk. So he's just sleeping in a normal bed. He's not a prisoner, but they didn't tend to his wounds either. Daiki, aren't you the doctor? Oh no, Lilith is. Okay, Lilith, I'm sorry, I'm gonna wake you again, and you are going to treat this man. But he's only gonna get herbal medicine. She's not gonna use our normal medicine on him. We can change that, but we only have 24 medicine. Of course, this will change the quality. You can see quality is very bad. These are better. Quality 28%, 13, 0. He dies in 2 hours, but as she treats all his wounds to stop the bleeding, he will probably survive. Disease. Gorar has gotten sick from infection. Sure, you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure that Gorar gets proper treatment and spend as much time in bed as possible. Let's change it into a medical bed. Not sure if that changes much, but still gonna die in 2 hours. But she is treating him. If all the wounds are treated and he's no longer bleeding, then he should survive. I'm not sure about the infection, but yeah, 6 hours. One more cut, yeah. And he's no longer in life-threatening danger. He's in serious pain, he's very weakened. But he's no longer in life-threatening danger because all his wounds have been taken care of. And we have a free bow here. Thank you very much. And some pemmican. Pemmican is really cheap, but it's not good for their mood. We should probably bury this guy here, but where? Somewhere away. Miscellaneous, a grave. Let's bury him somewhere around here. Let's build a few more graves for future. Look at all the blood around the place. Still only got one meal, because our cook's always busy with other stuff. Train rescue! She can now rescue, that's great. And almost release as well, so our husky is becoming quite intelligent. Look at all the blood. They've been bleeding all over my land. Low on food, yeah, I know. And one colonist idle. Yeah, I still don't have a research bench. Why is this food here and not in my fridge? Priority low. Priority preferred for all food. Oh, he's carrying all the food to the fridge. That's good. Turkey leather. No, 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 no. The meat. The meat first. Reserved by Sheckley. Holding it, yeah. Oh yeah, she's gonna pick it up to make more meals. And then we can harvest the rice. And she's gonna prepare meals. And now everything's nearby, so that's gonna work out fine. Her movement's back, so things are gonna go a lot faster now. Who can clean? Daiki. Yeah, move all the stuff and then do the cleaning. Yeah, she's sleeping now because I woke her up twice, so she didn't sleep very much during the night. That's why she's sleeping now during the day. See, he's holding all the stuff and then he's gonna do cleaning for sure while she's preparing food, and she's sleeping because she's tired. Wooden bed. Turkey leather. What? Stockpile zone? Oh yeah, the steel here. Yeah, good idea, because we're out of steel. And then we definitely need some cleaning done. Look at this place. Home area. Right, this is not our home area. Not because we build a few graves that it's part of our home area. Rest looks fine. Build roof area. Fine. No roof area. Make sure the solar generators are not under a roof. And now our food is frozen and won't spoil. Even the meat. So when it's frozen you can keep it indefinitely. Which for meat is a big difference compared to meat that's not cooled. Just when it's just refrigerated, like say at 2 or 3 degrees, then it will spoil in a few days. If it's not refrigerated, it will spoil in 1 day. And when it's left outside without a roof, then it will also deteriorate. So rotting and deterioration are two different things. Because also wood can deteriorate as well when left out in the open. But it can't rot. How's this guy doing? Still pretty sick. He's a guest. Gets food. Yeah, we have a fourth mouth to feed. How's his faction? Which faction was this? Orange Cave Unification. Yeah, they have a positive goodwill with this faction, 20. So by treating this guy, maybe the goodwill will go up. I guess so. If we would have taken him a prisoner, then probably the goodwill would have gone down. And you can take prisoners when you get raided, but then that's someone from these factions that are hostile. 2 pirates bands, 2 tribes, and 1 outlander union. The pirate bands are always hostile. The tribes usually hostile, but they can also be positive. And the first faction is always positive. So usually it's like this. 2 positives and 3 hostiles. Although the tribes, you can have them negative opinion, but these ones are really hostile. So 3 hostiles is pretty much. Usually it's only 2. But that is compensated by the fact that the others have a positive opinion. Right, where are we? We need some cleaning to be done. Okay, you eat first, Daiki. 13 meals. Well, we survived that, but now it's time to finally make some more crafting benches. Shekli is now going to harvest the rice. Even the cotton's almost fully grown, and the strawberries. She's gonna have her work with harvesting stuff, and then she can continue preparing more meals. I'm gonna keep it like that, so she will grow. She will continue with the growing before continuing with cooking. Daiki, on the other hand, you stop holding and clean the place. Oh, he's just gonna clean that. Right, clean this place. Yep. Maybe I should temporarily change his priority on hauling to 2, so he will clean first and then haul the rice inside, because it's really gory here. We lost a lot of time. It's day 8 and we only have a very basic camp, but everyone's fine. And we don't have any extra colonists, which means we don't have more people to do the work, but it also means we don't have more mouths to feed, so we can easily keep everyone fed as long as no events intervene. Yeah, he's cleaning now. Place should be really great very soon now. Well, the outside here, that's a different story. But I'm less concerned about this area. We already have the place where we store our corpses as well, so let's make sure the rest is clean. So much blood. She's gonna feed Gorar. She's still harvesting. Plenty of rice. We're gonna need more meat as well for more meals. So, oh yeah, we forgot. Should unforbid, so they bury him. Marriage is on. He's got his marriage proposal. At some point in the coming days or seasons, they will have their marriage ceremony and invite all the colonists. Consider placing a marriage spot if you want to control where the ceremony occurs. Well, I guess we're gonna put a marriage spot. Here? Don't have much choice, do we? In the dining room. Let's focus first on harvesting this and cleaning the place. And when that's done, then we will continue building some more buildings. To have more crafting stations, like a tailor bench to make clothes, a crafting bench, and let's look at the production. A sculptor's table, less important, but we do want an electric tailor bench. We want a stonecutter's table to be able to craft some blocks, and a research bench, of course, to allow us to research some better technologies. Her husband's sleeping, or our fiancée is sleeping while she's playing horseshoes, but she slept during the day. She's out of rhythm. Yeah, she's not tired. Awful bedroom, yeah. This was their bedroom. I made a bedroom into a fridge, and now they're in this smaller room. But that's okay for now. Well, soon. Only Sheckley, her mood's lower. 58. Feeling bad. Yeah, she's not the master of the dog. And she's been a lot in the kitchen, and there was a lot of blood here. But it's gonna be okay. What's she doing in Sheckley's room? Come on, you're waking her up every time. Why on earth is she doing this? She's just walking in and out of the room. And every time, see, disturbed sleep. A private room would solve this. Well, this is a private room. This is her bedroom. Why is the other woman constantly moving in and out of her bedroom? And now she goes to sleep. Okay. Do we see love signs? No? Okay, we see love signs. And they're up. Right. So, food. I'm gonna speed it up a little, because they have their tasks. She's gonna plant more seeds, and they're gonna carry all the food to the fridge. Oh yeah, hunting. I forgot. I need to hunt something. An ostrich. That's perfect. She's training the dog. The husky. Cleaning dirt. No. First go hunting. You can clean afterwards. Wait, before you hit Lilith, move a little closer. Okay, we got the ostrich. I'm gonna change its priority again to holding also level 1 again. There we go. Lots of blood here still. He's gonna bury the guy. There we go. A grave of May Illuminator. Open. Opened full graves or containers. We can open the grave. I like the amount of detail in this game. It feels so real, and every game is different. A lot of stuff can happen. You have all these statistics, and every character is different. And every game something else. In one game your construction's going slow, in another you have too much heat, in another you have issues getting your food up. Sometimes you get raided very hard relatively early on, or you don't have any steel nearby. Every game's different. That's what makes this great. It's like a better version, graphically at least, for a Dwarf Fortress, sorry. I'm sure you heard of Dwarf Fortress, Maisie. Which is a game that you can run with your specs, Dwarf Fortress. Right, I'm almost gonna wrap up the stream because I'm not gonna have time to do all the building stuff. I'm gonna change priority here and say I want 20 meals. So she will continue until she has 20 meals. Every time there's less than 20, she will go back to cooking. We're out of meat again almost? Yeah, we're almost out of meat again. Yeah, the hare that was here is dead now, because it was unroofed. So we just have a hare skeleton. I'm surprised the dog didn't eat it. We do have to be careful not to exhaust all the wildlife in our neighborhood. That's why I'm always hunting for specific species. So the others will mate and we will have more of those. Oh wait, we had another animal, didn't we? Yeah, we had a hare as well. Maybe we should try taming another hare so we So we can have a whole colony of hares. This is a female hare. Maybe we can tame a male hare. It's easier to see during the night because then you have these zzz on top of the animals that are sleeping. Male hares anywhere? It's not so fertile in our neighborhood because of all the mountains. There's a lot of stony areas and there's no animals around there. So most of the animals are more to the south, where you also have this grizzly bear. So going to train a hare is gonna be very practical. Because for every attempt we need to go all the way down to the south. I had seen another ostrich or something. I'm not seeing it anymore. Maybe the boar. So if there's only one boar, I don't really care killing it. Because one animal can't mate with itself, can it? Raccoons. Oh, here are more hares. Yeah, that's not that far away, but... Oh, here's more steel. Hadn't seen that. A male and a female. Well, let's try to tame the hare. Oh no, requires 6 in animals. No handler can tame the raccoon. I thought we had someone with higher. 4, 0 and 4. Oh no, we can't. Right, so let's go hunt the wild boar. No, you will first hunt the wild boar. They always stay so far away. Why are you running away? They don't have the intelligence to move close enough. Although with the survival rifle I have the impression that being too close is also not very good. And he keeps missing. Resting, no. Yeah, he's probably very tired. Yeah, he's really tired. Wait, just draft, move a little even more closer. His shooting accuracy is probably bad because he's tired. Okay, we got it. Finally. An eclipse! One of the moons of the planet is orbiting in front of the sun. An eclipse has begun, which means our solar generators will no longer work. However, we still have power in the batteries, so we can survive a little bit from the power in those batteries, but that won't last us very long. So without sunlight, we will not generate any new power. Unfortunately, I haven't made any switches to disable certain electric components. Fortunately, we don't have that many. The only thing we have is lamps. So I wish I had a switch here to turn off all these lamps. Can I do this manually? Oh, I can do it manually. Yeah, I can toggle the lamps. So they will be in darkness, but it's better that they're in darkness than that the food is spoiling. She woke her up again. Oh yeah, she turned out the light. This time there was a good reason. There. That should help to save power. Because this is using a lot of power, the cooler. Because outside it's 16 degrees and inside it needs to be -2, so that consumes a lot of power. It's also a fairly large fridge. During the summer you probably want 2 coolers to cool this area. For now we can do with 1 because we're in spring, but when temperature goes up to 30 degrees or higher, then you probably need a second one. One may be able to refrigerate, but it will not keep stuff frozen. But it will be close. It can even go up. One cooler is a bit short for the summer. Well, we have 17 meals. She should prepare 3 more, and then we're at 20. And then Sheckley will move on to growing more rice. She's already planted some, that's good. They don't need to be ready for harvesting all at the same time. What we have here as well is cloth, because the cotton was also ready to harvest. So they're in darkness now, because it's morning. He's sleeping. Yeah, Release is trained, and 1 of Hull already as well. So our Husky is becoming very smart. He can attack he can be sent off to attack, he can rescue wounded allies, and he started already with 1 training out of 7 to be able to haul items to our base. So the steel that we had earlier further away from camp, he will occasionally just drag that over to camp. That's great. Because that leaves time for our colonists to focus on other stuff. One other thing we do want to do is let's harvest these berry bushes. Any other berry bushes ready? Here, this one. This one. I don't want to wander too far off, of course, but... Right, and then I want to... also chop some wood, preferably where I intend to build. Oh, those are not ready yet. And I am going to build another growing zone, but this time for this area I will put oak trees, because we want to make sure that we have wood in the future, because if we keep killing trees around our base, we will have to go further and further. So let's just plant some trees. And another growing zone that I want is a small one with heel root. And perhaps one with a small one with potatoes or corn. Potatoes, yeah, potatoes, and one over here with corn. Some variation. We have enough meals now. We have enough food stored, rice and berries. We can easily hunt for some meat. So the food is currently okay. We have clay to craft stuff. We have enough crafting materials. So Daiki can go concentrate on construction after he finished cleaning the place up. And then when he constructs the crafting stations, then Lily can finally concentrate on the research and on the crafting that she has to do, because she's kind of useless right now. I also didn't notice, but the guy who was here that we attended to, he's gone. So we have one less mouth to feed. A small herd of Trumbos have wandered into the area. Peaceful by nature, these rare creatures are extremely dangerous when confronted. Oh yeah. Some traders are willing to pay a lot of money for their precious leather and horn. Trumbos will leave the area in a few days. Right. Where is it? I didn't check. Here, yeah. Now, these things I don't want to attack. These things are dangerous, and since I have only one with a decent shooting skill, no way I'm gonna attack this. If you are greedy, then you probably want to attack it, and you're gonna regret it. At least with these 3 colonists and only one being able to shoot a gun, no way I'm gonna attack that. Even with like 3 or 4 decent shooters, I would still doubt if it's worth it. Failed training. Oh. What's he doing? Relaxing? Yeah, you don't... Oh yeah, his joy is low. Okay, you go ahead and relax, but then you'll have to clean the place up and start constructing some stuff. Home area. No roof area, that's okay. Build roof area is okay. Right. I'm gonna wrap it up here. We'll probably do some more mining over here. Build some crafting benches. But that's for the next time. So now I wish you good night for all my viewers, which is Maisie and Maisie, it seems. Thank you very much for watching. This was Mr. T with Rimworld. And this time I'm not gonna restart again and again unless I lose the game. I will continue this one and we'll see how it evolves. A bit of a bizarre start with the heat wave. We've been slowed down a lot, but things are coming okay. We did survive. Nobody was wounded. No permanent issues. We were only slowed down with our development, but nothing lost. We're still only 3 colonists, so we don't have more mouths to feed. We don't have many issues yet. But the raids are going to become more dangerous, so with only our 3 starting members, it's gonna be hard. But well, I always play permadeath mode, so I don't reload. But I do tend to restart regularly, but that's just because I like to experiment. But I do realize that I haven't got really any games that I've really played for hundreds of days on end and try to go to the finish. And I do not know the research tree, for instance. All the stuff that comes later down the research tree, and some of the more complex stuff is, I'm just totally unfamiliar with it. So I do want to go ahead and continue the game for longer, if we survive, of course. So good night, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.